Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of Same Page Certain Books. I'm Josh.
And I'm Tyler.
And today we're going to be talking about something that everybody deals with, green flags, bare minimum, what do you think? So question is, we'll say what it is, and then we'll say either it's a green flag or a bare minimum, and our reasoning why. First, holding the door. What do you think, green flag or bare minimum?
It's bare minimum.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think that not even in a relationship, just general human being to human being. Like if you're out, hold the door for someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the bare minimum you can do.
100% agree. Bare minimum, as a man, not to go that area, but as a man, you should be a gentleman. I think that's bare minimum. Opening the door for your girl, you're leaving the gym, you see an older woman or an old man or anybody, just leave the door or keep holding it before you walk in. I think that's bare minimum. I mean, it's both. It is a green flag because not a lot of people do it nowadays, but I think it's bare minimum that everyone should do.
I feel like most people would hold the door. Maybe not.
I think
I feel like I do every time that it becomes it.
I think in most social situations, but on the romantic side, it's definitely more of a green flag and not bare minimum. So not a lot of people do it as much, but I think it should be bare minimum.
Fair.
Next, good communication. Green flag or bare minimum?
Green flag. There's
Okay.
too many people that. I mean, not that I'm really one to speak because I probably struggle with it, and probably everybody struggles with it, but to a certain extent. But there are certainly a lot of people that are not good at expressing their wants, their needs, their feelings, especially to a significant other, if not to anybody outside of that relationship. And so I think for that reason, there's probably tons of relationships that struggle because there isn't good communication on either one end or the other, or both combined, which I'm sure is the worst possible outcome. So to meet someone that is good at communicating, I would say is a green flag.
I agree. I think there's a difference between just communication and good communication. I think communication would be bare minimum. If something's bothering you, you should speak up. Or if you want something, you should speak it or say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think good communication is not just saying what you want, but knowing how to express it where the other person will understand. Some friends, not to say I'm the best communicator because I don't think that, but I think I've gotten better at it. I'm good at it. Some friends they don't want the fluff or a soft blow. They just want me to be direct, straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
So I know with certain friends or certain people, certain responses I'll give them or advice or any type of help will be tailored to that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it depends, but good communication, most definitely a green flag. Should be bare minimum, but it's a green flag now just because not everybody can do it well.
I mean, I would imagine that that's been a problem throughout the course of history.
Yeah. You just not being on the same page. Literally every rom-com ever, just not on the same page. You left me. Maybe because you didn't respond. What do you mean? Next is remembering the little details. Is that a green flag or bare minimum?
It's tough. I think it kind of depends on how long you've been in that relationship with that person.
Okay.
If it's a coworker acquaintance who you've only really known for less than a year, then if you don't remember that they like their stapler at a certain place on their desk, oh well, that's not really your thing to remember. But if it's a significant other that you've been with for multiple years, then yeah, it's probably the bare minimum to remember what fruit they like, or what they're allergic to, or something like that.
Interesting. I like that.
But I think it's definitely it's always a green flag to me when you meet someone that you've only had a conversation or two with, and they're like, "Oh, so how's that thing?" And you're like, "Didn't even know that you knew about that.
Yeah.
Who told you that?" And they're like, "Oh, you did."
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, wow, I didn't even remember telling you that, and
You
you
paid
did."
attention.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah.
Good for you. That I think is a green flag for sure. And, not something that I expect out of anyone really. But
Yeah.
so anyway.
I agree. I think it is I would lean more towards a green flag. I would say it's bare minimum to if somebody tells me a story and the meat and bones of the story, I remember that. I think anyone remembering it, I think that's bare minimum. Remembering the fundamental important things this person said this to me and meant a lot. The details of oh, I was wearing this, and because like they always like would make fun of me if I was wearing this, or like I like my hairbrush this way, like those like little minute details. I think that kind of goes above and beyond and shows that you really care or they mean a lot to you, like friend, romantic, or familial. So I think that's more of like a green flag, where like, because I think when you really love or care about somebody, you pay attention because you want to like be like a witness to their life and all those type of things. So I think that's more of a green flag. Next, planning dates, green flag or bare minimum?
I say green flag.
Okay.
And I think that this is like for all people. Maybe this is like a hot take, but like,
No, it's hot.
I think everyone should go after whoever they're interested in, you know, man, woman, whatever it is. Like, ask the person you're interested in if they want to go on a date. And then to take the next step of like not only asking them, but having something planned out and ready to go, I think is a green flag. Definitely not the bare minimum.
I think it's a green flag, but I think it is the bare minimum. Like, if you like somebody and you're interested in any type of way, you should plan a date and you should ask them out or say, let's go do this. It doesn't even have to be announced like, oh, we're going on a date. It could just be like, oh, let's go do this together.
Okay.
So I think it is bare minimum, and I think even after like you achieve your goal and maybe they're your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you still should do those things, because you may have gotten them, but it's a quick way to lose them if you stop doing those things. So I think planning dates and like setting off some time to be with the person you're interested in, or even in a friend way, like, oh, it means a lot, my friend likes going to this, or they really like this concert, and like they don't have the money for it, I'll get it for them, like their birthday's coming up, or like there's no reason, I just want to do something nice for my friend. Like, planning stuff like that I think is bare minimum. I mean, like, it definitely differentiates yourself compared to like most people now, from being like a good friend or a great friend or just a regular boyfriend or girlfriend to like an amazing one, but I think it should be bare minimum. And last but not least, based off all of this and everything and more, have our standards for ourselves and society gotten too low? No right or wrong answer here.
I would say no, because I think that like standards are not a collective. Like, it's not, everyone has different standards, and like there are certainly people that I've met where I'm like, wow, your standards are way too low. Like, you gotta have a little more respect for yourself. Like, come on. And I think I've also met people whose standards are way too high, and I'm like, all right, let's tone it back, okay? Yeah. You're not a first round pick either, okay?
Yeah, like,
you know,
that's that
right? Let's figure out what your actual trade value is here. You know what I mean? Like, what you're bringing to the table,
real,
right? So like, in that sense, I think it just varies so much, and I haven't seen this movie, but I've seen like clips from it, and I think you have. But it's kind of a cliche quote, but it's from Perks of a Wallflower, where he's like, what is it?
Accept the love we think you deserve.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we accept. So like, in that sense, like, everyone's just different because everyone has a different perspective on who they are and the love that they deserve. So from that, like, no, it's still as it's always been. Like, it varies from person to person.
Okay, and what about for yourself? Have they gotten lower, higher, the same?
I think I'm still trying to figure out my standards for myself before I figure it out for a relationship.
Real. I like that. I like your spin and your take on it, because now that I think about it, my answer is a little bit different but similar. I think it definitely depends from person to person. Like, that's a safe answer for literally all of these questions ever. It depends. But I think, like, your childhood definitely impacts it. Like, if your mom or dad was, like, really attentive, you probably want that in a partner. Or if they were absent, you're probably a little bit more independent, so your standards may be a bit lower. Or maybe vice versa, because you saw how they were absent. Now the person you want them to be, like, present for everything. So it depends. And then also, like, the situations you have in the past, that depends as well, and like all the other things that go into it. But I think age definitely plays like a big factor into it. Like, myself at 21 years old, my standards were significantly higher than they are now. at 21, I was at 21, I was like, oh, my wife has to do this. She has to like this. My wife has to be into all these different things or show all these things. And I think from the relationships I've been in, the talking stages, situationships, people I've met, friend, romantic, familial, or just randoms at the gym, or randoms in all these different areas. Like, I've gotten to know people, and I've broken it down that like maybe my wants and my standards are different. That like my standards are more bare minimum, like for
This
myself,
is where the bar is.
like this is like the bar, and like you like within the first like date, and like maybe like 15 minutes of the date, or even less. And then to a certain extent, the first like 10 dates, I won't find out certain things. But like that's like the standard bare minimum. Like for me personally, like gotta have to want kids because I want to have kids, or like gotta be a Christian, or like be goal oriented, or like be able to like hold yourself accountable, or me accountable, and like you're like my best friend. Like I want those type of things, and like there's more to it. But like that's the bare minimum and standard. And then like the other things are just like green flags. It's like, oh, love it, but it's not the end of the world. That like back then, like a bare minimum thing where my standards may have been way too high is like, oh, like my girl like has to like anime, or they have to like Drake or Juice WRLD, or like they have a bunch of tattoos, or all these different things. Now it's like that's ridiculous.
Right.
Like, because there's nobody that may have all those things, and it would be a disservice to myself and that person if they showed all like the bare minimum standard things, but because they didn't have a bunch of tattoos, I was like, nah, you can't be my wife, or you can't be my girl, or you can't be my friend. That's ridiculous. So, but then like I think it for all people, like once somebody like reaches that standard of the things you like in any type of facet or dynamic, you should say how you feel on other things that are important to you, but not like super important in the grand scheme of things. Like, for instance, like I like some anime shows, or I like watching certain stuff, or going to the gym often. If that's something that's not like not a necessary requirement, but it's like optional, but would love if they said yes. You ask them, hey, would you want to do this with me, or do you want to watch this? And if they're receptive and they're down for it, then bet. Even if it's because they're doing it because I like it, or they genuinely like it for themselves. But then if it becomes like a consistent thing, if it's like, okay, like 10 things I said I really, really liked, or I'm really, really interested in, they don't care for it at all, they make fun of me, or they're just like, no, that's stupid, I don't want to do it, then I think that's grounds to be like, yo, that's not a person I should keep. Because at that point, like, they just don't like all like the little things, which are important, those details. But everybody's different. You should have standards. Don't lower them unless they're like too extreme. Like 6'4", super rich, all those type of things. You're like,
Have you seen those videos where they do like the
pop the balloon videos?
No. There's like an app or something, and you like put in all those things, or like height, weight, like salary, you know,
like
this
the
and
percentage
that,
of
and
people
it
in the world.
shows like how many of the men in the world that like fit that description. It's like 0.02,
Yup.
and they're like, good luck.
Honestly, like, good luck to some of those like guys and girls that do that. But it's like, bro, how do you expect to get like a supermodel if like you don't, if, like, you're homeless, or like you don't have a job, or like how do you expect to like have like a super wealthy like 6'5" dude with like abs and like driving Maseratis when like you work at McDonald's and like like you have like 5 baby daddies? Like, nothing against that woman or that man that like wants those things.
That's a crazy scenario.
Like, nothing against those people that want those things, but like, if you want like your ideal person or that right person, you have to work on being that right and ideal person, and you have to like work on wanting, or them even wanting you. Like, what do you bring to the table? So all those things are important. I think it's a process of constantly working on yourself to be the best version for yourself, people around yourself, and the person that could be your forever partner. But if you're not putting any work, I have no sympathy. If you're just barking up a tree and there's nothing up there, like, you just looked up.
Sure.
So, good luck finding your partners. Don't lower your standards too much. Work on yourself. It'll all work out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.